poverty is stigmatized very negatively, systematically. There is this idea in which if you are poor, then it's something wrong with you. And that didn't come out of thin air. Somebody said that to be so.
In many cities around the world, including Ann Arbor, there's extreme wealth right next to extreme poverty. Oftentimes, for the people who walk the streets of the extreme wealth and spend time in the nice buildings and places that have lots of resources, it's easy to not realize what might be across the fence.
I was a school teacher in Detroit. You know, they had the mass teacher layoff. They sent out pink slips, 4,000 pink slips, and a lot of people had to reapply for their jobs, and a lot of us weren't recalled, and I was one of those people. So I literally hit the streets hard. I had to live in my car for some time. Even after getting the ground cover, I lived in my car for probably a year.
The way that policies are set up in the United States, there's not often a basic living standard that's supported for everyone. And so it's really easy for people who don't have that kind of wealth and resources to just fall through the cracks.
Having nothing, having to rely on only like cans and bottles, and I even panhandled during that time, just wasn't enough.
As a society, we can do better. As a country, we can do better. We are the greatest country on this earth. That means there is a lot of great people who are in need.
The majority of people that are homeless really don't want to be in that situation. They want to be housed and they want to be doing well, and they're working towards that at all times.
Those little things that we do in a very microcosmic level way makes a huge difference for someone's dignity. There are a set of norms, stigmas, and stereotypes that we're all just digesting every day. And we first have to learn, to unlearn, to relearn. Unlearn everything that you've heard about people being lazy, unmotivated, all those things, just wipe it out. And then when you approach the situation, say, hey, my sister, my brother, my cousin, my community member is in need. How do I approach it from that perspective?
The collective impact of individuals can be incredibly powerful. And so if you're out there and thinking, I care about this issue and someone needs to do something about it, I encourage you to follow the advice on my shirt and ask, why not me? Because your action doesn't necessarily have to be creating a new organization that solves this entire problem. It could be as simple as taking a few hours, going to volunteer with an organization that's doing really good work, or even as simple as just acknowledging and saying hello to the person on the street rather than walking by them. And I think that all those little things that you can do make a difference.